Steve, Boxing Day win, a 4-2 win here against Dagenham Redbridge. How do you assess the performance today?
I thought we were excellent. I've got no criticism, and if I had got any criticism, they'd be minor in comparative terms to the actual performance and the result. I think, if anything, a 2-goal margin flattered them.
Going a goal up, a great goal from Cairo, and to double our lead. How pleased were you the way we started?
Yeah, I'm really pleased. As you know, Theo, we've been working really hard on the training ground to develop most importantly, the top end of the pitch, because I think defensively we've been fairly solid, or the side have been fairly solid from the beginning of the season, but we lack goals, and we've got good forwards at this football club. I just felt that we just had to change the way that we play in terms of not just the system but the offensive players and how high up the pitch they get, and obviously how players get in and around John Akindi and beyond him, and I think you can see that evolution, and that's starting to bear fruits.
Yeah, you say Yeovil interview, we said that we weren't clinical in front of goal. Now we put 4 away here today. Is that something you're starting to see within the training ground?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've got good forward players here, Theo. You know that. It's just a question of getting players high at the pitch, getting people, as I say, getting people in and around John, and then being more clinical. And today, if there's any minor criticism whatsoever, it would be that it could have been 6 or 7.
A turnover in possession, left pretty much a sloppy goal. Conceding the penalty. What was your reaction on that?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of was a bit out of context, wasn't it, to be fair, because I thought for 40 minutes we dominated the game, didn't really look like conceding. I don't think they'd really threatened our goal, and then great threaded ball through, but we should have stopped at the source, and then we get a sloppy, and it looked like a penalty from where I am, so I'm not going to argue. Pulley, the analyst, was up on the gantry and he said it wasn't a penalty, but listen, it looked like a penalty to me in real time. And it's disappointing because it gives them a way back in. And to be honest with you, they hadn't threatened us for 40 minutes. And then, of course, I think having conceded the penalty and them scored, it kind of hands away the initiative a little bit. And you're worried at half-time, having dominated the game the way that we did and created the amount of chances that we did, that were only 2-1 up. But we remain positive at half-time. I've been very positive, as you know, ever since I've come into the football club, because I think it's just fine margins where we're concerned. And obviously we went out second half, and I think we more or less killed the game off so early, didn't we, from our point of view, that I had never had any doubt that we'd see the game through and we'd see it through to a conclusion. Disappointed with the goal in injury time, because we've got done on the overload there, and it's a sloppy goal, but take nothing away from the performance. As I say, I think we were worthy of more than a 2-goal margin.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably one of our biggest wins this afternoon. And what you got to say for them fans that made their way here?
Absolutely brilliant. Never stopped singing in that top corner from start to finish. I think they I know from the reaction at the end, they thoroughly enjoyed the performance. They were on it from minute 1 until minute 95, and I hope they got their rewards, and I hope that they see what we're trying to develop here and how we're trying to develop and how we're trying to move forward.
3 days off for the players to relax and chill, and it's not long until we have another derby, Southend at home. It's going to be a big game, big turnout. How excited are you for that game?
Yeah, I mean, it's what you're involved for, isn't it? It's basically what we're here for. The bottom line is that they don't come any bigger, do they, for a football club of our ilk? And we're really looking forward to it. We'll be back on the training ground on Monday, working hard again, working on our system, working on our shape and what have you, working on player-specific roles, and hopefully you can see from the beginnings we'll be ready.
Perfect, Steve. Thank you for talking to me, and have a lovely weekend.